Now, your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
Good evening. This start of the week has all been about the records, with the high temperatures topping off into those 80s, either breaking and tying records, and then also seeing that record crest from that main water release along the Mendenhall River. And there is again devastation being continuously noted from that high river level that was experienced, as there was a record one last year, and this one stacking up to it only continues to create more concern along that riverway. Now, the good news is that Mother Nature has been definitely allowing for some relief to dry conditions out quickly as we hold underneath some of that warm sunshine and not try to add more moisture to our soils for the time being, as we are talking about one more warm day. We did stay shy of some records here for today, still though well into those 70s. Just that the record was set at 83 degrees. So looking though still a beautiful day that's going to be seen again for tomorrow, and enjoy it, as we are going to talk about some changes to the pattern that's going to bring us some showery spells, meaning that we're not going to be talking about a washout, but some sprinkles in the forecast will be seen from Friday into Saturday. And then we are talking more chances for next week, but a lot of these rain chances are getting broken up across southwest and south central Alaska, leaving us with just the leftover energy. So not big numbers on the board. So some continuous drying in the forecast is really holding true here in the Panhandle region. For a high tide here as we head into Thursday, 3:55 is highest tide, and then 4:30 into the afternoon is our next high tide. We look at a morning low 58 and an afternoon high of 74 degrees. So still trending above normal, but again, starting to stay a little farther away from that record at 82 back in 1957. Still though, gorgeous day, as we are expecting that those above normal temperatures paired up with a blue sky that lasts all day long. But we are tracking some of those changes. So just quickly rolling through forecasts, we can see some of that rainfall starting to lift up towards Yakutat. So that'll be our one region there that starts to see some of those changes. Might see some afternoon cloud cover start to lift its way through, but that should be after all the peak heating has occurred, so not going to interrupt those temperatures too much. But by about Friday, southern Panhandle, especially from about Petersburg and Wrangell south, we're going to keep that sunshine, but to the north we'll have these little spits almost of some showers. Now again, not big reflectivities, not a lot of organization, and leftover energy. So as we even look through Friday's accumulation, few hundredths of an inch or not much at all for accumulation. So again, not going to be a washout pattern. Biggest accumulation is around 0.8 of an inch there up through Yakutat, with 2 days of rainfall there. So looking at, again, not a big change, but a little change up from what has been warm and sunny conditions, as what we'll see is as we have 15 hours of daylight, or just shy of 16 hours of daylight on Thursday, we're still warm, but we start that pullback, and by the time we're under overcast skies, we are seeing that from Saturday into next week we'll settle into those 60s, but it's not expected to be a washout, but definitely a bit cloudier.